Hi everyone, this is Board Games Bourbon. I'm Glenn Flaherty once again, and today I want to talk to you about a series of what I call backpack games that I do dig, and I can tell you a little bit about them. Pretty soon on Kickstarter, there's going to be a new series of games. They're small little games that are like this big, and they are made by a company called Concrete Canoe. And they've sent me a few to try out. I'll tell you a little bit about those, but I'll give you a little bit of the history. So in my backpack, I always keep games with me that I enjoy. So, back there I got a Mintworks. That's definitely in my bag. I always got a Batman love letter because, I want a love letter from Batman. And actually a game from their previous series that I really liked. Its name was Shields Up. Let's see if that'll focus on there. Will it focus? I don't know. Shields Up, another small game. And I really love this game because it's sort of like Star Realms Light. Now, I've never really been a fan of Magic, the player versus player, but this is player versus player, and it's fast enough, and it's not overly involved enough that you can have fun very quickly. It's for 2 players. It plays maybe in like 10 minutes. It's a great game that is a starter of the night. It's a time killer when you're sitting at the airport. And you can fit it anywhere, okay? So with that, now they have a few new games. This one here is called Ludus Senatus, okay? Let's see if we can get the camera to focus on that. And there we go. Okay, now this one here, you are trying to win the Senate, and this plays 2 to 4 people. You're basically guessing what other people have and stuff like that. I'll talk more about that later. Another one that really, I love, the artwork is amazing when I don't drop it, is Istanbul or Constantinople. And I won't even try to play sing the song for you because I'm sure everyone's doing that and that'll drive me crazy. So this is more like a math game. It's for 2 people. It says it's for 4, but it's really for 2 people because otherwise you're just playing as teams. And in it, what you're doing is you are flipping cards around, trying to hit certain numbers, either 5 points worth of cards, 10 points worth of cards, or 15, and you're trying to get the sets, okay? That's a lot of fun, too. I'm going to talk about that in the future. But the game I'm really here for is what I see as the successor to Shields Up, the successor to games like Ascension and Star Realms. But this one is set in Japan. It is called Sengoku, The Warring States. And I got to tell you, not only is the play in it fun, but the artwork is really cool in it. Basically, what you're doing is you have a shogun, and you're trying to protect your shogun. You're also trying to protect your village. Your village, you have 2 village buildings and a shogun. And you're going to put out people to defend your territories. Then you're going to put out people to attack your opponent's territories. And then lastly, you're going to put down the last worker, last defender, based on how the war is going so far. You do this over and over until you've either lost both village locations or the shogun. I really enjoy it. So let me show you how it plays, okay? Thanks. Okay, everyone, so I have Sengoku laid out here, and it's a 2-player game, and like I said, the point is to defeat your opponent, to either burn down their 2 village cards or to discover their shogun and defeat them. So first, take a look at this artwork, which I think is amazing. This is your village card, okay? Hand done, beautiful. It's really appealing to me. Now, if this was defeated, and how do you defeat a card? You're going to have players over here, and these cards have numbers. And if my attacker is stronger than the defender, that card gets flipped over. So if I flip this card over, this is attack, it is defeated. You can see, kaboom, my village is now on fire. Now, if that happens twice on my village cards, I'm out of luck. It can happen also just one time, singular, to my shogun. Okay, gosh, how cool. Okay, so you line them up however you want. Now, my opponent here has put out 2 cards, and I'm going to choose what cards I want to put down. But it's kind of interesting because when you put down cards, there's an implication not only between the cards and what you put down, but what point in the game you're in. So let me explain that to you. So the cards have rank 1 through 4, and the number 1 card kind of plays out like a David and Goliath kind of card. It's called a Yamabushi. It's a rank 1, and it says when it is opposing an attacking samurai who is rank 4, the Yamabushi has a strength of 5. So this would defeat the attacker. Okay. Now, it's interesting because there's also a rule that if, instead of the defender, if this is the aggressor, what it does is it throws the samurai out of the game. But that's a rank 1, okay? It can only really defend well against a 4. It'll lose against a 2 or a 3. All right, then you're going to have farmers. Now, the farmers work in tangent with each other. In tandem, I should say. Now, when the farmer is attacking or defending, assuming they're on the same card, they're going to have a strength of 4. So they'll defeat most, okay? And they will neutralize with a samurai. Okay, so that's pretty cool. You have 2 farmers. They work in tandem with each other. Then you have 3s. The 3s are just 3s. They don't have any special powers. You know, they can defeat some. They'll lose to a samurai. Another 3 right there, right? Great art, love it. And then you have the samurai itself. Now the samurai itself says it's a rank 4. When opposing and attacking Yabushi at level 1, this samurai cannot be played the next round. Well, what does that matter, not playing the next round? Well, if you've already lost like 1 village card, it might not matter to lose your samurai card. So you have to kind of debate when to pull the trigger, where you think the other person is going to put out their level 1, and when the time to play it is, okay? So how does it play out if we actually do it? Okay, so my opponent has 2 cards out here as defenders. You know, I'm kind of taking a gamble. I'm going to say that I'm going to put a level 2 defender on this territory. I'm going to save my level 2 defender for that tandem effect. I'm not going to put them down yet. I'm then going to put a level 3 here because that seems like kind of like the safe thing to do. Okay, now at which point we're going to put down our attackers. Now, I really don't know what the cards are here. I haven't looked at them ahead of time, but we're going to find out. So this person is going to put out an attacker on me. And I will put out, I'm going to try to burn it down. I'm going to put that 4 out right now. They're going to put out another card to attack me. All right. Well, you can do what you want. Now, let's see. I think that's the 2. So I actually want the 2 as the defenders so that they can work together as 4s. I have a 3 there. I'm going to take a gamble. This is where my Shogun is. I'm going to put a 3 there. Hopefully I can do something good here. And then we're going to put out an attacker here. Hopefully I can burn this down. Now the question is, do I want a samurai? And is it going to go against the Yabushi? Well, I guess we'll live and learn. And then we're going to put that out, and this person is going to attack me there. And finally, we put our defenders. Okay. So now I have attackers and defenders. So now we're going to unveil it, okay? So let's start with me. I'm going to attack them. I am attacking with a level 2 against a level 2. Ah, man, they got neutralized, okay? So I did not burn that down. Now they're going to attack me. They're using a number 1. The number 1 is attacking against a level 2 farmer. They did not win. Okay, so this is basically was a wash right here. Let me push that up a little bit so we can get that all in frame there and you can see what's being played. Okay. That's such an interesting little layout. Now we're going to go to this next hand here. Okay, let's start with them. They are attacking me, and they are attacking me with a level 3. My defense against a level 3 is a level 3. Good golly, Wally. Okay, so nothing's happening there. I also chose a number 3 to attack them. What do they have? A level 4. Okay, so nothing happened there as well. All right. We'll say la vie. That's how that goes. All right, so far so good. The game, they say, takes about 20 minutes to play. Let's go to this last hand here. I will pull this card, and I am attacking with a number 4, okay? Their defender is a level 2. Okay, so finally I have defeated this person. I have overcome them. This is Con of Fire. Let's see what happens. I got the Shogun. Dang! On the first try. That is sweet. Okay, and they were going to attack me. They were coming with a level 3. They were attacking level 1. They did burn this down, and it would have been just a village card. Okay, so I would have survived because you have to burn down both my villages, but I did get their Shogun. Yes, I love winning. Anyway, so that is how you do it. Okay, now what would happen is, if they caught this on fire, if there was a round 2, see, had I known that the Shogun was there, there's no way I would have put such a weak worker on it. I would have planned more smartly. But what would happen is now I'm down to 2. So now I can take chances. I can use this power where I want to attack with the samurai, and I don't care if it's not in the next round because I have a blank space where no one can be defended. As the cards reduce, I have more options with my card play of what I want to put down. So there's kind of like a balancing act. This person might be ahead because they burned down my village, but I have more card decisions and potency to use on what is remaining. So each of my places are fortified more strongly. So anyway, that is Sengoku. It's a game I'm really enjoying. It goes in the backpack. I'll talk about the others in the future, but for now, that's it. It's going to be on Kickstarter soon. It's from Concrete Canoe. Check it out. Thanks, everybody.